I was 18. The very first time I had a conversation with my best friend. And it was just a regular conversation. We talked about different things and then we landed at this particular spot that got me tearing. So she was telling me about a friend whose friend died due to a clash with cultists. It's no news that in Nigerian universities, a lot of cultism is happening, right? And I asked myself, to what extent? Why the need to fight? Why the need for power tussle? To show that, oh, I'm more powerful than you. To what end? If it's going to cost your life. And then that's when I knew that something had to be done. I didn't know what. I had no idea what to do. But I knew that this was something for me to do. And it leads me to my next point. On Monday, 30th of January 2023, this year, this Monday, 116 boys were arrested by the military at Oshodi area of Lagos. Seeing this, you may think that, oh, they are miscreants. And it's even funny because on the title of the newspaper, it read 116 miscreants arrested. But I didn't see them that way. I saw them as 116 human beings, you and I, people like you and I, arrested, talent wasted. And I couldn't help but cry because we have so many young boys wasting away. These are 116 children, people's children. You may say, okay, it's due to maybe bad parenting or peer pressure from schools or bad decisions. You know, a parent can only do their best, but eventually the choice is yours to make. We are here in this classroom trying to make something for ourselves, trying to pursue a career or an education or whatever it is that brought us here. And I came here because I wanted to learn how to tell better stories to help the boy child. Moving on, while doing my research on boy child development, literature review and all of that, I came across this, the statistics of prisoners in Nigeria, but from the year 2013 up to 2015. And it would amaze you that all of these offenses, from death to sexual offenses to yahoo yahoo, whatever, just name it, they are all on this list. And in the year 2013, you'd notice that there are more men in prison than women. Of course, everybody has the right to make their own choices, but this gap is too wide. This is so much. In 2014, you can see at the end of this, we have 1,758 men that went to jail. In 2015, though it seems that the statistics reduced to 445, but still it's a lot. And then this is the end of the list. At the end of the year of 2013, 151,052 men actually went to jail. This is a whole lot. Even though it seems it has decreased to 2015, this is something that we need to work on. We need to do something about it. I know that right now we live in a community where everybody is just minding their business. Most people have plans to jackpot. I mean, in the 1980s, 1990s, when we were much younger, it was more of a communal way of growing up, right? Whatever you did, your neighbor will tell your mom that, oh, I saw so person here doing this. Oh, I saw Sarah doing that. But right now, people are not bothered. Everybody's just concerned with themselves and how to make their lives better. But I beg to differ. I think that it's our responsibility to look after our community, to look after people in our neighborhood. That boy on your street that you see wandering about every day, have you ever tried to have a conversation with him, to ask him what his plans for his future are? I know that we may not be at the point where we can maybe take everybody in and train them. Yes, every parent has the right to raise their children, but at the same time, I'm calling on to us to reach out to those boys, to reach out to people in our neighborhoods. If you see something going wrong, a small boy doing something wrong, don't just turn a blind eye. Speak to him. Your brothers, your cousins, your nephews, you have boys around you. These statistics is bad, and we really need to do something about it. And I'm going to end on this note. Okay, it's hanging. So life is short, right? We have to make life count for something. And every moment we spend on the earth is important. What are you doing with the boy child in your neighborhood? What are you doing with the boy child in your life? What are you doing even with men in your society? It's noticed that yes, men are strong, men are tough and all of that, but a lot of these men struggle. And if we were kind enough, if we were more responsible, if we paid attention more to the boy child, we would have lesser cases of men in prison and more people, more boys, more men becoming something productive and useful to the society. Thank you.